All right, so we took a look at inheritance in ES5 syntax. Now I want to look at inheritance in ES6 classes, and it's actually better known as subclasses. Okay, so we can create, for instance, a person class and then create a subclass called customer or whatever it is we want to call it, and we can extend the person class. So let's go ahead and do that. So we'll first of all create a simple person class. So we'll create a constructor here. And person will take in first name and last name. I know a lot of this is repetitive, but I really want to drill this into you guys' head, and I think using similar examples is going to help out rather than just completely different code every time where it just confuses you. So let's say this dot last name equals last name, and I think it's good for you to just keep typing it out rather than, you know, copying and pasting or just having it left over from the last file. It's good to just start from scratch. Okay, so now we have a person class with a constructor. Let's give it the greeting method, and we're just going to return, and we'll say hello there, first name and last name. Okay, so we have a person class. Now what I want to do is extend this person class with a customer class. So we're going to say class customer and then say extends person. Okay, so this is the class we're creating. This is the class we're extending. So this would be a subclass of person. So this will also need a constructor. And this constructor will take in the first name and last name, just like the person. But then I also want it to take in a couple other things. So we want it to take in phone, and we want it to take in the membership type. Okay, now when we instantiate a customer, since it's extending a person, we want to call the person constructor, and we do that with a function called super. Now, if you've ever used React.js, which is a JavaScript framework, and you've used ES6 with it, you've probably seen this. This just calls the parent class constructor. Now, we have to pass in here these two parameters, which are first name and last name. So let's put that in there. And then anything extra that's going to be just in the customer class and not in the person class, we have to define here. So let's say this dot phone equals phone. And then we'll say this dot membership equals membership. Okay, so that's our constructor. Now let's go down here and let's instantiate a new customer. So we'll say const John equals new customer, and we're going to pass in the first name, the last name, the phone number, and the membership type. All right, so that should instantiate a new customer. Let's go ahead and console.log John. Okay, so first name is not defined, and let's see, the reason we're getting that, let's see, why are we getting that? Constructor, first name, last name. Oh, I don't know what happened up here. I must have deleted this by accident. So this should be first name and last name. Okay, so there we go. So now we have our customer, first name, last name, membership, phone number. Now we see proto person because it is extending the person class, but if we click on that, you'll see we're using the customer constructor. Okay. What I want to do now is call the greeting method from John. Even though John is a customer, since we extended person, we should be able to access the person methods. So let's go ahead and say console.log john.greeting and save, and we get hello there, John Doe. Okay, so there's no greeting in customer, but we're able to use anything in person because we extended it. Okay, and we can also create customer specific methods as well. Let's actually create a static method here. So we'll say static, and let's call this get membership cost. And then all we'll do here is we'll say return 500. So now down here we should be able to console.log. And remember, since it's a static method, we use the actual class name. So customer.getMembershipCost, and we get 500. Now we can use person methods because we extended person, but not the other way around. We can't say person.getMembershipCost. That's not going to work because we extended person, we didn't extend customer. All right, so keep in mind that it's just one way. All right, so I think that about sums it up. Those are the basics of subclasses and extending classes. So that's it. I will see you in the next video.